Michael Keaton's Batwing. I have never opened, and I've had this thing just sitting around in my toy room for a very, very, very long time. So I was like, hey, Batwing, we should open it up, see what the fuss was all about and all that fancy stuff, and maybe find it a home in here somewhere. Yeah. So like I said, guys, big box. And don't mind the lighting right now. I'm using my little red because everything else, like right here, glares off. You can't see nothing. So the first part of me unboxing it is going to be the red for now. So real quick, this is Spinmasters. McFarlane actually came with a huge one. It was like $350, give or take, maybe something like that, or maybe less. I'm sure it went up in value a little bit, but this is by Spinmaster. So Spinmaster was like, you know, we're going to come up with something too. And this thing was in the $50 range. It was like $55, give or take. I picked it up from a local toy store. It was actually $45. That's what I paid for it too. So plus being a regular, I got a little discount and stuff like that too. So, but I'm excited to see what this can do compared to the McFarlane one, because the McFarlane one, all the reviews I've seen, it really doesn't do anything. It just looks huge and it's cool looking or whatever. So this does come with a Michael Keaton figure, which I'm excited to see. So yeah, and yes, like I said, I am a huge Flash movie fan. I loved it. I love the fact Keaton came back. It was a nice thing. As much as I like to see Dean Morgan, you know, come back as the Flashpoint Batman, but to me that wasn't really a Flashpoint kind of story. There was no Wonder Woman and Aquaman, you know, feuding, you know, Old Man Batman, or you know, it was completely different. So they did what they could, and it wasn't too bad. So, well, so here's the Batwing here, give or take. And here is our wing. So it says it has wheels that drop, and you got a little cockpit for it to hang in there. So real quick, 27 inches to 70, or 27 inches or 70 plus centimeters. So yep, and we got figures 12 inches. See what I mean about the glare? So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing out of the box real quick. Take my box cutter, cut yourself, pull it open. You got a box and a box. Okay. So I actually have the other side. And it looks empty. There's nothing in there. So let me spin this guy around real quick. So we got a little string going on here. And let's go ahead and pop this out. Anyways, real quick. This is what it looks like on this side. It looks like you have to put it together, so we got two. So it's in the box pretty good. So that's not bad. So all right, so let me go ahead and pop this stuff open real quick. Just have a small tie, which is nice. Put that open there. All right, so real quick, lay it down. There we go. So it's actually like a actual rope, which is actually not bad. I could use that for like Spider-Man, or I could use it for a grappling hook. So I'm gonna actually hold on to that. So, but anyways, all right. So we're looking at this is pretty big so far. It's the cockpit area and stuff, right? Not bad. That's not bad. Spinmasters, $45, $50, give or take, man. And it looks like you can do something with this thing. It's not that heavy, actually. So I thought it was gonna be a little smaller than that, but oh, hold on. What is this? Batman. Yes. Yeah. 12 inches. Yeah. Oh, man. Spinmasters. Man. All right. Let's look at this guy. So he can move his head, arms up and down, and he has a joint here to move. Not bad. Plus you want him to be able to put the cockpit and stuff together. All right. Got pure basic cloth or whatever, not posable and stuff like that too. But you do have the cool Batman, you know, outfit from the movie, so that's kind of cool. All right. Yeah, he can sit Indian style almost. So he's kind of posable. So, but yeah, what's cool about this, it's not breakable. I like that a lot. So it's very exciting. So yes, this is probably made for Offset Kid. Even the little horns up here, you know, the bat ears aren't that sharp too. I do wish they had the belt, you know, yellow. I mean, but what can you do? Yeah, that's amazing. I might have to gift this to a friend or something like that, just who likes Batman. But this is cool. So, anyways, we're gonna put him off to the side real quick. And he's very posable for, you know, child's toy. All right, so I got all that stuff there. Here's one wing. One of the wings. Just think, guys, this is meant for a kid. So the first thing I'm seeing here, I was like, oh, can I open that? No, you can't open it. Right there. First, you know, rockets and stuff like that too. That'd be kind of cool, actually, if that opened up. You can look down here, the indentation of it too. The bottom of the wing, kind of hollowed out or whatever. So I'm going to put that down. Of course, same thing on this wing here. Not bad. Now, if there's a way for me to modify this, to turn this into a McFarlane toy, kind of a 7-inch fits. Anyways, but we're going to get to the cockpit here in a little bit to see what that's about. So I'm looking in the box. I don't see anything else. All right. Now, Batman's just going to chill out over here. He does feel hollow, by the way, too. So but that's not bad, guys. That's a cool little toy. That's a pretty cool little toy. No, think about $45. So we'll say the figure, if you bought this figure by itself, probably like 15, maybe $10. This could be probably like a $10 toy, right? So technically the Batwing's probably 30, $34, give or take, with the Batman kind of thing. And plus, you know, it's Batman, they raise the price up automatically because Batman's a seller. So, all right, let's stick this guy over here, chilling over here. Now, actually, he might be in the way. So real quick, before I put the wings and stuff on, cockpit. So you have the front end here too, which would be cool if they actually had a grappling hook in here. That'd be really fancy. So these aren't too sharp. That's not bad. Here's the side of it. I do like that. Now, if there was a little bit more paint to it or something like that, I mean, come on, I could modify something on here, make it look good too. But, you know, right here, I believe that's more like Gatling guns kind of thing or whatever you want to do. Obviously, the wings are going to attach in there. So I do like the wings on the back. They look freaking cool. This is actually, to me, one of my favorite Batmans in all the TV shows and stuff like that too. Don't get me wrong, I like the Michael Keaton one for the first one. But this one's just rounded off and more stealth looking. I like stealth looking stuff too. Like that's why I like the Batflix Batmobile so much. It's so slick looking and it looks tactical, but also like fast looking too. So I love it. But nothing can beat Michael Keaton's original Batwing. But the fact is, there's a modification version of it too. Because remember, in Batman '89, he actually lost it. So the Joker somehow shot it down with a handgun. Okay, cool. So the bottom of it, of course, we gotta have our wheels pop out. They don't roll. Okay, so it doesn't roll. Right here, put your thumb in there, pop it open, thumb in there, pop it open, and they do not roll. So good luck with rolling it. On a flat surface, they will, but it might mark something up. So what can you do? All right. So, of course, the top end of it here. Now, I really want to see what the cockpit looks like. So you got this little handle right here, or this little claw thing. I'm just gonna pop that open, which it doesn't want to pop open. So I'm gonna use my stronger thing. Okay, pops open. That's a big cockpit. All right, so it's hollow. There's nothing in there at all. See what I'm saying? Nothing at all in there. But for the sake of the toy, this does want to fall over, just so you guys know. So mine doesn't want to stay up. Boom. For the sake of the toy, because it wants to, I'm going to go ahead and stick it in there. So Batman himself can actually fit in there. Not bad, not bad. That's cool. Of course, I want to close. So I'm going to take him out, though. I want to see if something else works real quick. All right, before I do that, we're going to go ahead and put the wings on. So, obviously, this is my right wing. And I'm just going to, I guess, where the slot is, stick it in, like so. It clicks in. There's half of it. The other half, same thing. Go ahead and click it in. So, yeah. There's the Batwing. That's actually pretty big. Tell me that doesn't look cool. So I like. Okay. So here's what I'm getting at, right? Since there's room in here, if I could come up with a way to customize some chairs or whatever, right? I bet you 7-inch Batman from McFarlane, right? We'll just say this is a random Batman. I have a chair in there for him. Let me fold up his wings real quick because he doesn't have the wires. He sits in there like so, right? You got Batman in there. But that's my problem, right? So you can always move him in, lay him down a little bit, and or close. And that gives me 4 inches in the back and it curves up or whatever. And if I take a random flash, right, like in the movie, this is one from actually from Injustice, by the way, one of the coolest games ever. So I'm gonna stick those guys in there together like so. Now, if I can customize a way to put them in there where they're not like they're trying to cuddle with each other in there, see what I'm doing there? This can get creative. There's ideas here. So you close this thing up, take it off, fly it around, and guess what? It lands. Surprise! The Flash is with Batman. They're saving Supergirl, or they're doing whatever they're doing, fighting crime. But this thing is awesome. I like this. There's also a way, you know, I could probably come up with some ways for it to glow or something like that. They do have like these glow in the dark little like lights or whatever, so I can put them on there, let it shine a little bit, so I can fly it around the bedroom or outside, and it's kind of lit up. That would be a cool idea too. So it did come a little worn here and there. So like I said, brand new. I got marks on it. It's probably from in the box. Obviously, it's never been opened before, so I could probably just take a cloth or something like that, just kind of shine it down, whatever. It is a dull black. It's not a shiny black, which I actually like that because it gives it the tactical look thing going on. Like when I was in the military, we used a special kind of paint. Actually, it looks almost like primer, and it actually helps with the radar detection and stuff like that too. So that's what I'm pretending it is. So it helps bounce back, sort of, not bounce back, but help pretty much. It helps disperse or bounce back pretty much. Radars and stuff like that too. So that's what I'm pretending it is. So the bottom obviously doesn't look that great, no problem. But like I said, this is a child's toy, and the only Batwing I've ever actually had besides this one and maybe some Matchbox and stuff like that too was the Batman and Robin one. That one was cool too. So but I don't know what happened to half those toys. So anyways, guys, this is the Spinmasters Batwing, and it's actually pretty big. And remember, I'm 6'2", whatever. Yeah, and what do you guys think about my little idea here? So if I can come up with ways to create chairs or some kind of cockpit stuff in there, Batman can haul a friend with them. So, all right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Till next time, kiddies. Until next.